Hello and welcome to Veterinary Instrumentation's latest episode of Under the Skin, a videography series introducing key devices used during orthopaedic surgery. In this episode, we will be focusing on a staple device for orthopaedic surgery, the depth gauge. So, let's go under the skin. A depth gauge is an essential device when performing any plating procedure or other procedure involving placement of a screw. The surgeon must be able to accurately measure the depth of the pilot hole to choose the correct length of screw. VI supply a range of depth gauges. Here we see the premium range available from VI. These devices are size-specific, according to the size of implant being used. Cortical plating kits are supplied with the appropriate size depth gauge as a standard component of the kit, but they are also available separately. When the pilot hole has been drilled, the surgeon will measure the depth of the hole using the depth gauge. The depth gauge has a slender probe with a fine hook and a scale on the movable section of the device. The tip of the device may either be placed into the plate hole or positioned directly onto the bone. The probe is extended into the pilot hole. The tip of the probe is then retracted to catch on the edge of the hole at the far cortex. The depth of the hole is then read from the scale on the device. The reading on the scale gives the actual depth of the pilot hole, cortex to cortex. The surgeon must then add a few millimetres to this measurement to take account of the depth of the screw head and that the tip of the screw must protrude from the far cortex. There are standard guidelines as to how many millimetres should be added to the measurement for different sizes of implant. The depth gauge is a delicate instrument and should be handled with care. It should always be stored with the probe fully retracted to avoid damage. It should also be taken apart for cleaning after every use and then reassembled prior to storage.